man, Shayla, stop playing with me. Is you over there with some niggas? Is you over there with some niggas? Who the fuck is you with? Who the fuck is you with? Like, you my wife. Are you out here with some niggas? And I'm like, I mean, it's niggas, like, my Dreadhead, like, asking you to do a threesome, and I'm like, little side bitches they be having that they don't ever want to tell me about, somehow be knowing about me, and I don't even be knowing about them, and then they be stalking my shit, running back what I'm doing to the next nigga, thinking that the nigga gonna stop fucking with me because
you gon' get these drinks out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in a jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay West Coast with your city like new nice fresh jeans and a snapback.
Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe. But only if you want to, 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 only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want that extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down in my description below to join my membership. And if you want that extra juicy, raw, and uncut tea, go ahead and actually, y'all drop y'all Instagram and TikToks down below if y'all want the link to my Patreon, because I'm coming to y'all. What? Y'all my people, and I go all out for my people. So drop y'all Instagrams and or TikToks down in the comments below if you want the link to my Patreon, and I'm gonna get to you. Okay, straight up, because it's hot juicy tea in there, and I either dropped the video yesterday or today, and another one we come in tomorrow. So you gonna want to get in there, because I'm talking about very juicy exclusive tea and there, like like for real. And if y'all on my Patreon, let them know it's tea in there. Okay, y'all, so this story time is about to be a wild one. We about to be talking about a bunch of different things going on, so just hold on, stay with me. But I wanted to give y'all the scoop on me and the girl, because I feel like y'all deserve all the tea. So remember the girl I told you when I was trying to get in a hold of Dreadhead, and the girl got on the phone, and I told y'all me and her exchanged information and we talked after. Well, let me tell y'all how that went, and then we gonna get into, you know, crash out and everything. So after that day, like I told y'all, me and Dreadhead did it. I went home that next day. The girl, she texted me, or I text her, and was just like, hey, what's up? You know, we just started like casually talking. I was just telling her, like, cause she was hella pretty. I was asking her age, because she did look kind of young, and I was just like, oh, I know he ain't talking to no young garden tools. Like, let me make like, how old is this girl? But she was like 27. I was just like, oh, okay, she just got a really baby face. Like, she didn't have like no weave or no makeup. She was just like, she like had like a ponytail and just was natural. So, you know, when you ain't got no lashes on, when you ain't got no wig bust down on and stuff, you could look really young. You know, what's millennials, late Gen Zs, or would it be early Gen Zs? You know, we very youthful when we don't, you know, because we don't gotta do much. So yeah, so me and her just texting, kind of getting to know each other. She's just asking me my name, where I'm from, this and that. I'm asking her like straight to the point, like, you like girls, you be talking to girls, or what's up? Like, or like what you want? Because I mean, you gave me your information, so do you like girls, or are you trying to be my friend? Like, what you want? She was just like, no, I talk to girls, like, what's up? So I'm like, okay, cool. So we hop on FaceTime, y'all, and you know, with girls, everything is just different. So we on FaceTime, and she was getting either in or out the shower. So she in a towel. I'm like, oh, okay, you looking good. We just flirting. I'm asking her if she got kids. She like, yeah, she had a son. I think her son was like 5. And I'm like, okay, you know, you look good to have a 5-year-old. You know, her body was tea, face pretty, everything was just on point. So, you know, we just having small talk. And then I was just like, girl, you know, me and you should get together and we should go do something. She like, all right, cool. So one day, me and her, we get together and we just go have like some lunch at a restaurant. So we get together, y'all. We sit next to each other. We flirt, everything going cool. I'm ordering us drinks and stuff. We getting tipsy. And, you know, we touchy feeling all on each other. And then she was asking me, she was like, like, so what's up with you and Dreadhead? Because he been hitting my phone. I'm just trying to figure out like what's going on with you and him. I'm like, so what is he telling you? Because it's like after I found out that he was okay, so I'm moving a little fast. So by the time me and her go on the date, I know I'm saying this kind of fast. It wasn't like right after. I went on the date with her after I had found out that Dreadhead was a piece. So maybe like a week or two after I first met her, or like I can't remember like the time frame, but I know when I met her, me and her talked on the phone and stuff, and then we set up the date. So me and her did not kick it in person until after I found out that Dreadhead was a P. But I don't know if she know that, because I don't know if he was really trying to get at this girl, or if he was really trying to recruit her, or what. Okay, so what I feel like Dreadhead be doing, he be tricking women into like doing like being garden tools for him. Because when we come back on Dreadhead after Crash Out and other stuff, I'm gonna get into how I feel like Dreadhead was trying to like convince me to do some shit. Like, huh? So I feel like he tried to get girls to like him, be cool with him, and then sprinkle shit in their ear and get them to want to get in that lifestyle, you know, like pop game at them and stuff like that. So I don't know what they had been talking about. I never asked him about that girl after that date because I'm talking to her. So it's just like, whatever, you know, whatever him and her got going on, that's what they got going on. So I'm asking her, I'm like, so what did he tell you? Like, what do y'all be talking about? She's just like, nothing. You know, he just asking me basic questions like what I got going on, what I do for work, stuff like that. And I'm like, okay. What else? You know, he was just asking me, was I into like doing content like OF? So I was just like, oh, are you? And she was like, no, I don't do stuff like that. You know, I'm not against it, but you know, I haven't had a need to do it or had a want to do it. You know what I'm saying? She like, you know, I'm not saying I would never do it, but she was just like, I don't do it. But he was just asking me stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh, wow. So, you know, me and her had a good time at the date, y'all. You know, we just barely touched on that. She was just saying that. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, he trying to like groom her. Like, you know, Dreadhead knew off top I wasn't into none of that. Cause like I told him I told y'all, when me and him first had our first date, I already had told him my non-negotiables is that. So he already knew off the bat. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't know how their conversation went and or whatnot. You know, she just gave me that little bit of information. So yeah, me and her finished up the date. Then we just chilling in my car. We just talking, we flirting, we start kissing and stuff, doing a little touchy feely. And then boom, I drop her off at home because y'all, she lived really close to me. She lived like 5 minutes away from me. She literally lived hella close to me. So after that day, me and her would talk on the phone. So as I'm talking to her, I'm still talking to Dreadhead. Like all this stuff is going on at the same time between, I think, like November, December-ish. So, you know, me and her continued to talk and flirt, and I was like feeling her. Like she was a cool ass girl. Like she was hella cool. She was like a nurse or something like that in that field. No, not a nurse. Basically a nurse, but she did like in-home care and stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, my sister do that. My mama used to do that. Like I know people who do that in that field. So, you know, me and her would just like link up sometime to just hang out. And, you know, we did the little oochie coochie one time, you know, it was good. Like we had fun. Like, you know, we was rumbling in them seats, you know, yeah. So, boom, like me and her kicking it one day. And she was just like, is Dreadhead like asking you to do a threesome? And I'm like, what? And I'm like, nah. She was like, oh, do you still talk to him? Like, what y'all got going on? Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, you know, when we was at the restaurant, she asked me what me and him had going on. And I was just like, we cool. We just basically mess around. Cause like, that's really what it was. I was like, girl, we cool. We mess around. You know, I thought me and him was probably going to be something, but you know how this should be turning out with these niggas. I'm like, girl, probably nothing. Like, but we just mess around like that. She was just like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay, because like, is he saying something? Like, is he telling you something about me? He's just like, no. Basically, she was saying in so many words, he was kind of making it seem like I was his main girlfriend or main girl he talked to or something like that. and that, you know, shit like that. So I'm just like, oh, like it ain't like that. Like me and him was really like locked in, but at this point when me and her going on these dates and stuff, no, it wasn't that anymore. So I'm just like, oh, okay. So she's just like, yeah, like, is he asking you to do like threesomes? And I'm like, no, Dreadhead ain't never asked me to do no threesomes. She was like, yeah, because he asked me if I would be okay with doing a threesome with you and him. I said, He said, what? First of all, at this time when me and her had messed around, because mind y'all, we laid up in the bed, we, you know, talking to each other. I'm like, me and him not even hunching no more. I'm like, me and him not hunching no more. I don't know if you and him hunching. I don't know what he done told you about him and what he got going on. But me and him not even hunching like that. We still talking, but we ain't even hunched since that last time I saw you. I ain't, like, me and that man ain't, we might have did it once or twice after that, maybe. But I think after that, like, once I found out he was a P, y'all, I think maybe me and him did it like one or two more times. And it was just like, I just felt, I was just like, So, yeah, I'm just like, oh, that's crazy. Because I don't know what makes him think I would have a threesome with him. Like, no, it's like certain dudes, maybe. Certain dudes, hell no. And after I found out Dreadhead was a P, hell to the no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Like, no, I was just like, girl, I don't know why he asking you that, because I'm not having no threesome with him. Like, I mean, I'm like, if you want to have a threesome, I know somebody we can have a threesome with, but not him. It wouldn't be him. If I was going to have another threesome, I'm going to have another threesome with Mr. Perfect, and not him. And if y'all ain't know about my threesome, Mr. Perfect, y'all need to be on the membership, because I told the story time about me and Mr. Perfect and our threesome and how that went. But I'm just like, if I was to give, you know, I'm not saying it to her like that. I'm just like, nah, like, no. But I was like, if you do want to have a threesome, I know somebody, like, if you did, but not him. So she's just like, oh, you know, I never had one. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, oh, well, yeah, I don't know what he's telling you, but I never told that man I would have a threesome with him. So I don't know why he's telling you that or asking you that or putting that in your ear. I don't know what he got going on. And I did not tell him I was talking to her. So I don't know if she was going back telling him that me and her was talking, but I never told him that me and her was talking, let alone rumbling in the sheets and shit like that. Like, that just none of his business. That's how my nigga. So yeah, we just laid up, and I'm just like, so what did he tell you about him? And she was like, girl, he told me he a street pharmacist and he worked at a warehouse. I just start best out laughing, like, this nigga so fucking lame. He used the same lines for every bit. Boyfriend pivot. Boyfriend PPN. The PINPN. Like, sir, like, bro, come on, wrap it up. Like, your time is up in this field. Like, go in the house. Like, you trying to hop off the porch, go in the house. This lifestyle not for you. You calling me a square, nigga. You gotta lie and trick a girl into liking you and then trying to convince her to do garden tools work for you and work in your mother a garden? Lame. So yeah, I'm like, girl, I ain't gonna lie. He lying. I'm like, he lying. I'm gonna just tell you straight up, I like you, I'm fucking with you. You can deal with him if you want to. He got that N on him. I'm not trying to discourage you from nothing he got going on, but just between me and you, he manages garden tools, girl. He manages garden tools. He don't work at no damn warehouse. He ain't got it. Whatever he telling you is going on, he lying. He lying. He is lying to you, boo. I'm like, girl, after that time we talked, like I first met you like a week or so or a couple days after that, girl, I found out he told me he was a PINP. Like, that house he probably telling you he live at, he don't live there. His people live there. He don't live there. He living at a hotel, girl. Like, car barely working. I'm like, girl, no. I'm like, whatever he trying to convince you to do, I highly suggest don't do it. Don't let him talk. I said, girl, it ain't worth it. You know, do you? I'm not trying to discourage you, but I fuck with you. You cool. So I'm just gonna tell you the real, because what kind of bitch would I be if I didn't tell her what was really going on, like, and I fucking with her. So yeah, so we just laid up, we watching movies, we chilling, you know, we having a vibe. And after that, you know, me and her vibe for a little bit more, but we kind of just like fizzled off. I start doing my own thing. So boom, New Year's Eve is coming up. I pick out my outfit for the cheetah theme New Year's Eve party. It's gonna be all women, no men. We finna turn up, twerk, have fun. Our friend, Mimi at the time, she was making enchiladas and Mexican food. We all bringing bottles. We all bringing little snacks. We finna play card games. We finna turn up and just have a good time with the girls. Like, just girls only. Like, we finna be lit up in here. I swear, I have more fun with all women. They need to have all women clubs, not like just like, oh, it's a gay club or a lesbian club, like just an all girls club, whether you straight, whether you gay, not just all girls club, no gay dudes, no trans, or maybe just all women, just a whole women. Now maybe it's trans, maybe the gay dude, I don't know, but just for something for the girls. That damn, can us girls just have one thing that's just for the girls? Can we? Like, can we just have something that's just for the girls? Okay, boom. So y'all, I'll put some like pictures and stuff up on the screen. So boom, I get dressed, I go there. Now, mind you, Crash Out had been liking my pictures, and I think he messaged me one time before this on December 16th, if I'm not correct. He messaged me on December 16th and was like, "Ooh, I want some," or something, probably me posting something of me cooking or making a drink or something like that. He was like, "Oh, you look good, and whatever you making, I want some," or something like that. Didn't respond. You know, I wasn't really pressed about no dudes at the time because I had been booed up with my little boo, and you know, so I wasn't really tripping. So by the time I go to this like girls night thing, me and her wasn't really talking like that. Like, I feel like she into women, but she not into women. Like, just like me. Like, I mean, it depends. Like, we was just having fun. Let's just say that. Me and her were just having fun. We was just having a time. She probably got a boo, or I don't know what was going on with her and Dreadhead. I don't know, but we just kind of just faded off. It wasn't like nothing bad. We didn't talk crazy to each other. It wasn't like no rah-rah, none of that. We just kind of just went on separate ways. Peaceful. That's why I like talking to women. All the women I talk to, I don't have to get into it with them, or it's no weird stuff. It was only one girl I dealt with that it was weird, and it was the girl I had the threesome with Mr. Perfect. And if y'all want to hear about that, go on my membership. But she was crazy, y'all. She was crazy. She was a stalker. But yeah. So anywho, back to this thing. So boom, I pull up, they already there. It's lit in that thing. Like, it's just all girls. They playing music. I get in there. We all in the rooms had like the mirrors on the closet, like my room here. So we all in the mirror. We taking pictures, y'all. We just turned up. We having a ball. We start taking shots. We eating. They blowing down the house. Like, it's a time. We slapping music. I'm going live on my Instagram, on my YouTube. We just doing it up, like we twerking, we dancing, just a whole lot of just a whole lot of vibe. Like, y'all, we was having hella fun. All the bitches was bad. Everybody was baddies. It was just one white girl there. She was a stud, but she was one of the girls that was there, like girlfriends or whatever. So boom. It was this light-skinned thick girl there. She twerking all over me and stuff. Like, we having a time. It's like this other girl there. That sister's kind of feeling. She twerking. Like, we was turned up. So, boom, I'm on the live, and Crash Out comment on my live. He like, "Ooh, look at my wife." And I'm like, who is this man talk about look at my wife? So, I go to see if he like messaged me, which he did. Let me pull it up. I should have took screenshots, y'all, but I didn't. Let me just pull it up. Okay, let me pull up our messages. Let me scroll. Let's go. Oh, maybe I did take screenshots. I'm lying. But let me just pull it up. Let me. Hello. Give me a second. Damn it. Okay. Yeah. So he commented on like one of my lives when I was live, and we was just like all just having a ball. He was just like, "No invite." I said laugh out loud. It was an all girl pajama party, but I got you next. I meant to say like next time. Like I invite you next time. He was like, bet. So that was on New Year's Eve, New Year's. So like 2 days later, I messaged him and I was like, I'm Shayla. What's your name? He was like, I'm Crash Out. What you doing? And then he was like, was you responding to this? Him saying bet, or you just text me random? If you did, will you marry me? I said, laugh out loud, it wasn't random. Are you serious or you a cat? He said, I'm serious. What's your number? So I gave him my number. And then we and him would just be like talking on the phone, y'all. Since the first time, girl, y'all, he always was like, my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife. Like he would be with his friend. Like he is a local, he a local rapper, very popular. Very, very, very extremely popular. So yeah, he would just be calling me. He would be in the studio. He would be hella dudes, and like we would just be on FaceTime, and he'd just be like, oh, this is my wife. This is my wife. So boom, the first time he FaceTimed me, y'all, I was on my way home from work. He started FaceTiming me, and mind y'all, I was going the back roads on my way home, y'all. This road is so creepy, dark, scary at night. Oh my goodness. It's called Vasco Road. Like it's in the hills or Hills Mountain, whatever you want to call it. But I'm used to it now. But at the time, I think I have just started like taking that route or whatever sometime. So he had FaceTime me, y'all. I'm in the car. You know when you have your phone hooked up to your car on the Apple Play or something, it won't let you yourself, your camera won't be on. So I answered the FaceTime. He was like, hell no, like, why you ain't got your camera on? I want to see your face. You're so beautiful. You're my wife. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, my phone is hooked up to the car and I like to have my GPS on. I don't give a damn. And so I'm just like, it's dark. I need my GPS on. Like, I could barely see. Like, I need my GPS. I'm on this mountain. My service probably going to be cut in and out. So at some point, my service did cut out. So boom, I get home, hop in the shower, get out the shower, and he's FaceTiming me. So he FaceTiming me. He in the studio with a bunch of dudes. They doing stuff in the studio, blowing down the house, taking shots. And y'all, he just literally on FaceTime with me, walking around like, look at my wife. Look at my wife. She's so fine. Like, look at my wife. Like, this finna be my wife. Then he like, wait, nah, don't look at my wife. Don't look at my wife. Like, y'all can't see her. Y'all can't see her. So I'm just laughing, cracking up, and like, we just having good conversation. Like, one thing about Crash Out, like, he had great conversation. Like, he was so like hood nigga fied, but very intelligent. Like, he was super duper smart. He was even teaching me how to play chess, but we'll get there. Very intelligent, very smart, like really got a good head on his shoulders. You could tell he was raised right. He just, do hood nigga shit. So yeah. So after that, y'all, me and him would be on FaceTime, texting all the time. I would be posting stuff, and on my Instagram, he always be like, you so sexy, you're so pretty, look at my wife. Okay, so one day on like January 12th, he had posted like, you know how the couples be getting like they pictures and stuff on like their underwear, and he had posted that. He was just like, he said something like, if a girl do this, I'm getting them matching pajamas that day. And I was like, oh, you might as well go ahead and get them pajamas right now. So he messaged me back like laughing, and then I posted something and he must have had text me and I didn't text him back. I love doing that. I don't know why. Like when I'm talking to a dude and you're not like my man or nothing, I just be having to let a nigga know like you don't have my full attention. Like I'll let a nigga text me and then post something on Instagram and then text him back, because it's just like, yeah, I want you to know that my world, my time does not revolve around you. I don't give a damn that you text me. I'll text you back when, because that niggas do that same shit. You gotta play the game how these niggas play the game sometimes. You just gotta let a nigga chase you, because soon as a nigga feel like the chase over, like he on to the next cat he chasing down. He's a dog. So I was like, I'll be lying. I said I did text you. You ain't text me back. And he was like, oh, let me not message him right now. He mad at me. Oh shit, I done messed something up. Oh Lord, what'd I do? Oh, damn it, he gonna know. Y'all, he gonna know I'm in the damn chat. I done turned on disappearing messages. Oh Lord. It don't matter. He mad at me anyway. He was like, I text you hella times on my cousin. Why you not texting me back? And I'm like, I didn't get no messages from you. He said, I'm finna call you. So boom, we get on the phone. Me and him talking like for a couple of weeks. Me and him would just talk on the phone, text, stuff like that. You know, we didn't really see each other for a while. So one night he was just like, you know, me and you should go bowling. Like, I want to take you out on a date. I want to have fun. Like, da da da. So boom, I was like, all right, like, where you want to go bowling? He picked a little bowling spot. We met up. We went bowling. We had so much fun. We got tipsy, played in the arcade. We just had heck of fun. Like, we had a cool little light connection. Like, it wasn't deep. Like, you know, it was real light. It was real fun. Real flirty, like he's a jokester, but had great deep conversation, intellect. Like he was into like astrology. We would have conversations about that and telescopes. Like he was helping me configure like figurations on my telescope, hella shit, because he had like one of those real old school ones, not them plastic ones that got not like them real metal ones from back in the day. So yeah, we just having like deep conversation like that. And after our first date, like we was locked in, like we was always hanging out. Now, mind you, one of the reasons why I only started talking to him is, don't get mad. I hope nobody get mad. I'm just telling the truth. So I had seen that he had followed sis, and I was just like, oh, sis, like, you know him, like, what's up? Like, what's up with him? Like, she was just like, oh, he cool, like, you know, he cool. Like, I know him. He cool dude. I'm like, all right, cool. So, you know, yeah. So, yeah, at the time, I did not know him and Delusional was cool and that they knew each other. I just seen that sis and him was mutual. We was all mutuals. And I just asked her. She was like, you know, she know him. He cool. She from Oakland. He from Oakland. Everybody know each other somehow, some ways, or connected somehow, some way. So yeah, like I said, after that, we would just always link up, kick it, hang out, go on hikes, just be booed up. Like, we was really booed up. That was like my little boo. So, you know, one day I was cooking and he was just like, oh, I want to play. So I pulled up on him at his house, and y'all, he be with all the niggas. Y'all. So I had made him a plate and I had pulled up on him. I don't think he was at his house. I don't know where he was. No, this wasn't his house. He was at like one of his partner's house or something like that. So I pull up, I come inside, y'all. I just look at the ground. I peek a little bit and or look at him, because it was just too late. I'm like, damn, he got some fine ass friends. I'm about to put my friends on your friends. Hold on, like, okay, sis might like that way. Okay, she might. Okay, yeah, that's my other friend type. Like, yeah, I'm gonna bring all the bitches over here. Like, what are we talking about? So yeah, I put him on and gave him a plate, and then I had like extras left. Y'all, he was looking at shit. He was like, wow, this hella good. Like, this the best salmon I ever fucking had. His friends was like, let me get some. They was just like, oh yeah, this your wife. She can cook and she fine. Oh, hell yeah. Boom. So we just all kicking it. They blowing down the house. What I'm trying to say, it's just so fucking much on my brain about all of this. Yeah, so we just drinking and stuff like that. And that's what we would do. Like, I would cook, pull up on him at the spot. We kick it, we hang out, y'all. We wasn't doing anything at first. Like, he never pressured me, never asked me. Like, we would, you know, be booed up, kiss a little bit, touch a little bit. But, like, he was not pressing me to, like, do anything or anything like that. Like, he was very much a gentleman, a gangster gentleman. You know, he was just very cool. Like, he was very, like, laid back, chill. So, for, like, the first month or two, y'all, that's what was going on. And then, I don't know, something would be wrong with his phone. Like, I'll be texting him and, like, it wouldn't go through. So, one time I asked him, I was like, nigga, did you block me? Like, I've been texting you when it's going green. Like, what's going on? He was just like, where I was at, my phone don't be having, like, good service or some shit like that. So he was a hood dude, you know. He was just telling me, like, you know, he was locked up for 2 years for strong arm robbery and shit like that, or whatever. So, boom, I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. So, you know, he was on parole. He would be telling me about him going to see his probation officer and stuff like that, and the things he needed to do to get off probation sooner than later, or whatever, you know. And that, like, he was finna start working for Bart and stuff like that, but he did music and stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. He lived with his older brother, so him and his older brother lived together. Now these apartments him and his older brother live in, y'all, so funny. Future stuff to tell y'all, but kind of, I don't know, I might keep putting it in here, but okay, yeah. So y'all, okay, so let me see. Okay, all that January, all that February, like nothing much. Nothing much was really going on between January and February. Like, we was all cool. Like, everything was cool. It was like lovey-dovey. I remember one time Dylan was with his dad. He had came over, y'all, and we was chilling, and we had watched the Mendez brothers like documentary on YouTube. We just like fell asleep with each other, everything. Then that next day, he needed to go to his parole office. So boom, we woke up in the morning. We took a shower together, and I was like, I do not like taking showers with a man. Like, I just don't like it. But I don't know. Like, he had gotten a shower first, and I was gonna shower in my other bathroom because at my other apartment it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. So I was gonna shower in Dylan's bathroom and let him shower in my bathroom or whatever. So when he had gotten a shower, I had went to go check on him, like, oh, I forgot to give you a dry off towel. And he was like, oh, like, get in. So I'm like, who? He like, girl, you, like, who else? So boom, I got in. Like, I got in the shower. So boom, we just like taking a shower together. Everything just going cool. And one thing led to another. He had that curve. Yeah. Anywho. So boom, we do that. He go see his, well, I go with him to see his PO. And then after that, we went to breakfast and we walked around the lake in Oakland. Like, me and him would just be really vibing. So boom, so time had went on, and then he started being distant and stuff. But it was just like, he would be distant, and so I would be distant to him, because I'm just like, you know, like, I'm not gonna argue with him. I'm not gonna ask him what he got going on. You want to be distant? You can be distant. I'm gonna be distant. Okay, so I just start talking to other people again, because y'all, once I like a nigga, I swear I be just talking to that one nigga. Like, if I really like them, I be just talking to them. Like, if I kind of like you, no, but once I like you and we do a little something, like, you is who I'm talking to, you who I'm dealing with. So he started kind of like backing away, and then I don't know, then we was like back on, and then he had asked me, can he use my Cash App? And I was like, you can use my Cash App, because I don't use my Cash App. But he had linked his card on it, so he basically was a scammer, but whatever. So I don't know what he was going on, and I don't know. But all I know, it would be like days, he'd be like, use that money on your Cash App. Like, buy yourself this. Like, this money for you. Like, thank you for letting me use your Cash App. Like, you know, thank you for bringing me food. Da 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 da. He would just be having money on there for me, or he would use it. So keep that in mind, y'all. He was logged into my Cash App on his phone. It was his card though, but it was my card, whatever he had going on. It wasn't my money though. It was his, whatever he had, allegedly. But boom, so I'm loving it. So I was really like using that money for groceries to buy food, and I would cook food, bring him food, or he would pull up on me, and we would like eat food and like be chilling. So, yeah, that's what was going on. We was back on cool. He was using my Cash App, and then we was back off. So during this time, okay, so March come, and he kind of doing his own thing. And I have been telling him, like, look, you're being distant, and you know, I'm not gonna be chasing you. I'm not gonna be handing you down. If you're not fucking with me like that, then it is what it is. Like, it's cool. Like, but I'm just like letting you know I'm gonna become distant, and I don't want you to think it's no bad blood between us. Whatever you got going on is what you got going on. He's just like, you know, I'm just going through hella shit. You know, with my parole, I might get locked back up, and I don't want to do that to you if I get locked up. And then, you know, you got feelings for me, and da 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 da. So I'm just like, all right, cool. Like, you know, I feel it. I get it. You know, he was very honest. You know, he didn't lie about too much from what I know. Okay, we'll get there. So cool. So I start talking to this other boy. We gonna name him Gray. I started talking to this boy Gray. Now Gray, I didn't know when I first started talking to him, but he from the same hood that Crash Out is from. I ain't know this. So Crash Out, Gray had been trying to talk to me, and when Crash Out started acting funny, I started talking to Gray. Gray basically was telling me he be in my city a lot because he go get his haircut every Friday or Saturday every week routine. So I'm like, okay, cool. So he was just like, yeah, like I could pull up on you after my haircut and me and you can go on a date. I'm like, all right, cool. So boom, y'all. No, was that our first date? Oh, y'all, I forgot. We had started sharing our location with each other. I totally forgot. Y'all, we would be sharing our location with each other, but at the time I wasn't really going over doing nothing. But we shared each other's location. Like I would see where he would be at. He would see where I wasn't really checking at it like that, you know. Okay, yeah, so boom. Me and Gray, we ended up going on a date to this restaurant that was like kind of by my house. Y'all, we meet up at the date. He had got me some flowers and everything. We went on the date. He was dressed really nice, really cool. Me and him hit it off. We was bonding, everything. Like, he was so cool. So like 2 days later, he was just like, hey, you want to pull up? He was talking about this place he wanted me to eat from, like this food truck in the hood that he wanted me to eat at, like, because he had posted some food one day and I was just like, ooh, that look hella good, like I want to try. He was like, I got you. So one day he was just like, pull up on me after work, because where I work at is I work in Pleasanton and he was in the hood in Oakland. He was like, pull up on me over here in the hood so I could buy it for you. So boom, I pull up on him one day after work, and like it's just hella niggas outside. He with hella niggas outside. So mind you, as I'm riding over there, I noticed that I'm by Crash Out's house. Like, we literally, like, his apartments, and then where he had me meet him up at the store where his food truck was like on the next block. Like, you can see his apartments from where I'm at. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Now, mind you, like I said, me and Crash Out was sharing our location. So boom, so I don't know, I'm looking like just a pretty princess on the block with all these hood niggas and shit outside. Like, dudes just coming up like, oh, this you, Gray? Like, this you? Like, where her friends at? Like, hold on, why you didn't bring your friends outside to the block with you? Da-da-da-da. I'm like, I just got off work. This was random. He just told me to pull up. Like, I didn't know. I'm in the hood. All the hood shit going on. Crackheads fighting at the store. I go in the store. He bought me something to drink. He blowing tree outside with all the hood niggas. All the like hood bitches coming up. That's his like sisters or whatever. And they like, oh, she pretty. That's your girl. He like, it's about to be. It's finna be. Like, yeah, I mess with her. So boom, he go to the food truck. He ordered the food or whatever, and we just standing there waiting for the food. Y'all, his baby mama called him. Him and his baby mama start going at it because the baby mama cut his son hair off. And he had told the baby mama not to cut his hair off, and that he feel like, you know, the first experience of his son having a haircut should be with his dad. He was very heavily into his son's life, but him and his baby mama was going through stuff. How he made it seem, I don't know, but you know, he was like, she did it out of spite. So boom, him and his baby mama going at it, y'all. He mad as fuck. Like, he going off. Like, he like, hell no. Like, you know, that's crazy. Like, me and her just had a conversation about it. She just don't want to do his hair. But I told her she can give me my son, and my people can do his hair for free. My people got a barber shop or whatever to get his hair braided, get it cut, whatever he needed. But he really didn't want his son to cut his hair. His son had like long, nice, I don't want to say nice hair, but his son like had nice, healthy hair. So boom, after that, like, I'm calming him down. I'm like, just calm down. Like, it's cool. Like, don't try to be too upset about, like, it's nothing you can do now. Like, the hair gone. You can't attach the hair back. She cut the hair is gone. So I'm calming him down. Finally, our food was done. We smashing it. The shit was hella good. After we ate our food, we just outside on the block. We just chilling. I'm just meeting hella his people. Next thing I know, my phone blowing down. Ring, 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 ring. I'm looking at it like, who blowing me up? Y'all, I look, it's Crash Out. I'm like, like he calling me, like, do he see me? Is he out here? Like, just I'm looking around. I started like, but I'm trying to do it like, you know, discreetly. I'm like, Cause what? Like, why he blowing me up like this? So I text him. I'm like, hey, I'm busy right now. Like, what's up? He just like, where you at? Mind y'all, I don't know why, but I forgot at the time that me and him would share a location. I'm like, why? Like, where you at? Like, he like, why you over by my house? Who you with? What you doing? What? He like Shayla. Well, he would call me by my first name. He'd be like Trishayla. Well, we texting. He like Trishayla. Why your location say you by my house? Who you with? I stopped responding. It's what? Like, why you asking me that? Like, nigga, I don't be asking you where you at. What you doing? You know what I mean? And I wasn't expecting him to just be talking to me. So, like, we was cool. We was locked in. But it wasn't like that. But I do feel like because, like, he was giving me money or whatever, and I was spending... Well, it wasn't his money. He was a scammer. I don't know whose money it was. Really, I don't know. But it was just like... like, ooh, bitch, you're caught the fuck up. I'm like, yeah, I'm over by your house. Like, I'm with my friend. I just came over here with my friend. Like, what's up? He like, yeah, because I've been looking at your location. You've been over there for like 45 minutes. I said, oh, I didn't know you really look at my location. He said, I'll be checking your location every hour just because I don't be saying nothing. I said, oh, is that right? Well, yeah, I'm over here with my friend. He said, yeah, all right, because I'm about to come over there. You about to do what? Say that again. You about to come where? Do what, when, where, and how? He said, yeah, I'm about to come over there. I'm at the house. I said, well, I'm about to leave. He said, no, don't leave. Don't leave. Huh? I'm leaving. I'm leaving immediately. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, we was just over here, like, at the food truck. Like, what? Like, you tripping? Like, we about to pull off. Like, what is you talking about? He like, man, Shayla, stop playing with me. Is you over there with some niggas? Is you over there with some niggas? Who the fuck is you with? Who the fuck is you with? Like, you like, are you out here with some niggas? And I'm like, I mean, it's niggas, like, mind you, the man is sending me voice messages screaming at me through these voice notes, y'all. And I don't know why, for some reason, they're not in either of my phones, y'all. I don't know. I really think one of the times me and him kicked it after this, like, he went through my phone and deleted that shit. Like, because I was trying to find them fucking voice notes, y'all. He's, like, screaming. Mind y'all, I got my AirPods in, so that's how I'm listening to it while I'm standing here with Gray. But Gray, like, still kind of, like, talking to people about how his baby mama then cut his son hair. So he wasn't even really peeping. I'm over here in distress and shit like that. You feel me? So I'm just listening to it, like, and I'm just texting him back like, bro, you tripping? Like, y'all, he's screaming at the top of his lungs in them voice notes. So I'm trying to tell Gray, like, yeah, I gotta go. Like, I gotta get home. Like, I gotta go check on my son. Like, I gotta dip up out of here. He hearing me, but he not hearing me. You know how when, like, hood niggas just talking, just hella shit going on. Like, y'all, it was hella shit going on. Like, we was really on the block. It was really hella people out. Hella people kept pulling up. I don't know, there's some fine niggas too. But yeah, so I'm just like, okay, Gray. I need to go. I need to go immediately. I need to get out of here. Because one thing about it, like, Crash Out for the most part was like a calm dude. But like when he would crash out. But he ain't never really crashed out on me. I've heard him crash out on like his partners or like other stuff. Like I said, he really was heavily in the music thing. Like he would be talking to people with the music stuff and be crashing out on people. Like he did have a temper, but he was usually very like gentle, soft. Like he was never the type to like yell at me. Even when I would be mad at him and I would tell him like, look, I don't like how you know, being distant to me. Like he would really have conversations with me and talk to me about it. Like, You know what I mean? Like, he would never invalidate my feelings. He would just, you know, be like, you know, Shayla, I'm going through this and I don't want you to feel like you need to stick around if this ain't something you want, or, you know, I can't give you the things you want. Like, you know, he was very like that. He was never like, oh, you tripping, you this, you that. So, y'all, I'm looking at this man location and it's getting closer and closer because I think he's walking. I don't think he drove over there. Cause like it was hella people on the block anyway. Like, I feel like if he would have drove over there, like he wouldn't have been able to park. Cause like the way my car was even parked was like real. Just the boy had parked my car for me because he was like, nah, you gotta park like this because hella people finna come down on the block. Like, woo. So I'm like, oh, so I'm just seeing like it getting closer and closer to me. So finally, Gray was like, my bad, what you was saying, like, you gotta get up out of here. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go. Like, my son, like, I need to go ASAP, like right now. I need to pull off right now. He was like, all right, so let me get your car out and then you can pull off. I'm like, yeah, hurry up, like right now, like I gotta go right now, like right now, right now. Now, even though, like I said, you can see his apartments from the store and vice versa, it wasn't like as close as y'all might be thinking, like, but you can see it. It's like on the next block, but it's still like you still gotta walk like this. You still gotta walk. If you walk in a distance, like you're not gonna get there that quick. So this is happening quick, even though I feel like I was asking Gray for like 30 damn minutes to like I need to leave. It was happening quick, y'all. So boom, he pulled my car out the little spot and like I'm giving him a hug and he hugging me and trying to like kiss all on my face and cheeks and neck and shit. I'm like, okay, cute. But I need to pull the fuck off. Like now. Like right now. Because this could turn crazy real fast. Because one thing about it, Gray had that blicky on him. And Crash Out had that blicky on him. Yes, Munchie.
No.
Yes. What's up?
I don't know.
I'm recording. Shut my door. Thank you, love you. I'm making tacos. I know that's why you want to ask.
I'm hungry.
If I could finish, then I could, you know, get them tacos going. Thank you. So yeah, I'm just like, I know they both got the blicky on them. I know Crash Out about to pull up tripping, especially if he see me with another nigga. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. And Gray already mad was going off. Like he already in that mode. Like I'm just like, oh my God, like I need to get the fuck ASAP. Like, oh my God. So boom, he pull out my car. Y'all, I jump in my car. Man, I that little skirt the fuck off. Then that skirt. Get the fuck ASAP. So boom, mind you, as all this going on and Crash Out sending me these voice notes and I'm texting him back, he's still calling me. So boom, finally I answered. I said, like, why you blowing up my phone? Like, I'm out here with my friends. Like, you doing hella stuff. Like, I'm just like, you screaming at me through these voice notes. Like, that's not even you. Like, why you doing all of that? Like, calm down. Like, you was just telling me the other day, like, you don't, you know, like, you know, you was being distant and you was telling me, you know, you got a lot of stuff going on. So if I want to move on and this and that, I'm like, but now you blowing up my phone, looking at my location. I totally forgot me and was even sharing the locations and shit like that. Because we hadn't been talking like that. But I would, you know, randomly check my Cash App and it would be like money on there. And he was just like, if there's ever money on there that, even if I don't say like, oh, this money is for you, if there's ever money on there and you want to use it, you can use it. So yeah, I would frequently check the Cash App to see if he had put money on there. Because if it was like money lingering, it was like I was just assuming that it was my money. Because yeah. So yes, y'all, like he like, nah, pull up to my house right now. Like pull up to my house. Like you got me so fucked up. Like I know you was here with another nigga. I know you was. Like that's crazy. That's hella disrespectful. Woo. Just going off on me. I'm like, you tripping. I'm like, I'm with my friend. He like, tell your friend to say something. I'm like, she not in the car with me. Like she was in her own car. Like what are you talking about? I'm like, bro, like you tripping. Like I'm like, you hella tripping, bro. Like I'm gonna stop stop sharing my location with you. You tripping. I'm like, you is tripping. Like, we only been talking for like 2 months, bro. Calm down. Like, you're, hold on now. Oh, please. So, boom, y'all. That happened. Shortly after that, I have been still like communicating with Delusional, which I talked about this already with Delusional and what happened with that. So, but just a brief overview. Me and Delusional will be talking, kiki, haha, crackling, flirting and stuff. Y'all know, if y'all would be on my lives, me and him would be on the phone together and stuff. Y'all would be asking him why he do me like that and stuff. He would be like, no, don't ask me that. So around that time and stuff like that. So I had posted a picture of Crash Out in my membership. Now, y'all, I did not know when all this was going on that the girl that Delusional was playing at the time was all on my YouTube, all in my membership, and she knew who I was. Like, I didn't even know all of this stuff. So she must have been going back reporting to him like, look what she doing. Like all these niggas bitches do. All these niggas that I be talking to, they little side bitches they be having that they don't ever want to tell me about, somehow be knowing about me, and I don't even be knowing about them, and then they be stalking my shit, running back what I'm doing to the next nigga, thinking that the nigga gonna stop fucking with me because of what I got going on my shit. Bitch, never gonna happen. I stop fucking with these niggas. These niggas don't stop fucking with me. Like, boo. What are we talking about? But anywho, so yeah, that was going on. Delusional was mad about, that he found out that I was talking to somebody he know. I didn't know him and Delusional was cool like that. I knew Sis knew him, but I didn't know him and Delusional was cool like that. Like, I did not know. And then it was like, by the time I kind of seen, like, I had a little inkling that they did know each other. Like, it was like, I asked Sis and she was like, I mean, they know each other, but like, she's like, I don't think they cool like that. Like, I don't know. Like, I know he wasn't around like that for me to be like, oh yeah, that was my brother friend. He was around. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, we just know him. We all from Oakland, cousins, uncles know each other. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So yeah, so he had found out, and he was just like, that's crazy that you talked to him, me and him going back and forth. I'm just like, bro, I ain't know shit. So boom, y'all, my boo birthday coming up. So I'm just like, okay, so after the whole thing, me and him got on the phone on my way home. I'm getting sidetracked. I calmed him down. I'm like, you tripping? Like, later, like, let's just meet up so we can talk. Like, cause it's not what you think. Like, I was just over here with my friends. Like, I know that. Like, I got people out here in Oakland, nigga. You ain't the only motherfucker I know out here. I got partners out here. I be out here. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you know this. Like, quit playing with me. So, I calm him down. I get home and I get Munchie settled, chill with Munchie, probably make some food. And then me and him link back up later that night. And then we just like talking. And he was like, man, you got me, you got me, you got me, you got me. And like, he just had like this crazy ass look in his face. And I'm just looking at him laughing like, nigga, we only been talking for 2 months. Calm down, my boy. Relax. Like, you doing the most. Next thing I know, y'all, like, he just wrapped his hands like around my neck. Like, he didn't do it like, oh, bitch, I'm gonna choke you up. But he just grabbed it. He was like, don't play with me. Don't play with me. You my wife. You my wife. I like that little crazy shit a little bit. I was like, you need to calm down. Like, it ain't even that deep. Like, I was with my partner. Like, da-da-da. So boom, that night go on, but his birthday was coming up. So like I said, he would always either be like, look, there's some money on there for you or there's money on you. So I'm like, okay, let me put together a gift basket for my boo. Y'all know I love putting gift baskets together for my niggas. So, and I think I got the video of me recording all the stuff that I got him in the basket. Now he was the one who got the best. Him and Triple got the best baskets from me, but Crash Out got the best basket, y'all. I went all out for his motherfucking basket. Get that motherfucker like, got everything custom made. So boom, his birthday coming up, and he's telling me that he finna be going to Houston for spring break. I didn't even know Houston had spring break until last year. I said, huh? hold on. He was like, oh, do you want to come? I said, I can't. Like, I was going to, was this last year? I was already going on a trip, like hella trips. It was just like, it just was not going to work out. I'm just like, mind y'all, he's telling me like a couple days before he's finna leave. He's like, I could get you flights and da 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 da. Like, again, like I said, he's a scammer. And I'm not like, I didn't heard too many stories about the flights and all of that. I was just like, nah, I didn't like, it was just not going to work out. So I was just like, no, I can't go or whatever. But so he was just like, you know, I'm going. And it was around his birthday, y'all. So it was like he was going to be gone for his birthday. But I was still getting everything together for his basket because afterwards, me and him was planning on going on a date and kicking it and hanging out. And I was going to give him his basket after. So y'all, yeah, me and Gray was planning on going on a date, I think the Saturday of the weekend that that Crash Out was gonna be in Houston. So I'm like, okay, cool. Got it, noted. So y'all, when I tell y'all, when I tell y'all, like, what happened next was so goddamn crazy for me to do. Like, oh my God. Like, it was crazy. So, I'm gonna come back because Dylan hungry. And I think this video is long enough right here. So, just keep in mind, during this time, I'm talking to Crash Out. I'm talking to Gray. And I was still dealing with Mr. Like, we wasn't hoochie coochieing, but we was still hanging out. Like, we was still like, we would kick it, but we wasn't like doing nothing. He would just invite me over. We would watch movies, or I don't know. So he would just invite me to brunch sometimes. We would just kick it, hang out. Like, me and him was cool. Still to this day, we do shit like that. I went over there, y'all be having y'all all of my motherfucking business. All of my motherfucking business. Worry about what the fuck I got going on. What the fuck are you talking about? Stay on my motherfucking business. Stay on my business. But look, hey, this is my life. I'm living how I want. I don't give YOLO, you only live once. Fuck these niggas. Fuck these bitches. Do what the fuck you want to do. But just know, when that nigga touched down in Houston, shit went left real quick. And I'm gonna just give y'all like this little bit. Y'all, I ain't even gonna do all that. Like, y'all, when I tell you, I'm so fucking embarrassed. Like, this shit so embarrassing. It's so fucking embarrassing. Like, so much happened on this motherfucking day, y'all. Like, I'm so fucking embarrassed. Oh, did I talk? No, I did. Okay, I'm gonna end it right here. Stay tuned, because I do got videos and voice notes and all of that in this next part of what went down. I don't know why I couldn't find no voice notes of him screaming at me. Let me see. But yeah, if I missed anything, y'all, I'm gonna do a voiceover and put some screenshots, because I don't know why I feel like I'm talking so fast with this. I'm moving so fast, like I'm forgetting something. Yeah. Oh, just keep in mind too that Crash Out had a lot of girl partners. Like I said, he was very, 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 he's very, 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 very popular. Like, this the type of nigga, like, he getting like 1,000 likes on his post of him posing like this. He just like this, no face, just hood nigga. He getting 1,000 likes, 500 comments, nigga. I don't like a nigga too much popular than me. Like, calm the fuck down. Like, who all these bitches and shit? And mind y'all, I was peeping some of the comments and stuff, and I would go and be asking him like, who this? Why she saying this in the thing? Like, what's going? He be like, that's just my partner. Like, it ain't what you think. Da 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 da. Like, hella little shit like that was going on. Like, hell, just hella shit. But I don't think like all of that's important to be saying like all that little stuff in detail. But that was going on. Like, he was very popular. He did have a lot of girl partners and stuff. They was always reposting his music and stuff. He would be posting his girl partners and girls and stuff that he knew for like their birthdays and stuff like that. I didn't really trip off stuff like that, but I would just ask. Like, I wasn't like, oh my god, who this is? And I'd be like, who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? And like a lot of times when me and him would be hanging out and stuff like that, and they would call or something, like it wasn't like he would be weird and not answer the phone. Like, he would answer the phone, he'd be like, I'm with my wife, look at my wife. Like, I didn't talk to a couple of them like on the phone and stuff like that. So yeah, stay tuned because the next part is wild as fuck. Like, oh my mama, y'all, it gets so crazy. It gets so eventful. Anywho, y'all, I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe. But only if you want to, 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 only if you want to. All right, y'all. Deuces, see y'all tomorrow. And make sure y'all answer the phone when I'm motherfucking calling. Don't do that. Y'all say, Shayla, we want you to be consistent. Shayla, you need to drop. I need to see the views being consistent every time I drop. Pick up the phone when I'm calling, friend. You know I got the tea. You know I got, bitch, girl, you know I got that tea. So I'm expecting you to pick up the phone when I'm calling your phone, girl. Is we friends or not? Is we cool? Like, oh, okay. So y'all picking up. Y'all should have picked up Monday, Tuesday, today Wednesday. You better pick up tomorrow, Thursday. And you definitely better pick up that phone on Friday. Pick up that phone on Friday. Pick up that phone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Don't play with me, friend. Hold on, y'all. Because people texted me. I'm going to spill some little tea since if you off work. Boy, yes, I've been off work. It's my boo. Got to text him back. Recording a video. Y'all, somebody. Y'all want to know what's so funny? A person made me mad and now. And yeah, got my revenge. I got my revenge on a motherfucker, and y'all, revenge is sweet, and I know it's probably trifling to some people. It probably is, but I feel like what he did to me was way more trifling than what. No, we tie. Yeah, you thought. And y'all, it's so funny. And I'm going to talk about this in my Patreon. But it's so funny because the guy I got revenge on, right? We was kicking it one day and he was like, we was somewhere and this other dude, I was talking to, well, he talking to me now, but I ain't fucking with him no more because me and my new dude, we kind of locked in. But yeah, we seen this boy that I got revenge with on the boy I was, it's just a lot. Anywho, y'all, I was with the boy who I got revenge on, and he seen this dude and he was like, I was like, trying. I said, oh, that's crazy. You should. I don't know. I was like, you greedy though. Like, damn, how many bitches you need to be fucking? God damn, you fuck everybody. You fuck the whole city. Whole ass nigga. He was like, shut up. Yeah, little dude, he knew. You try to get revenge on the nigga when I didn't got revenge on you.